Okay. So I have been sitting here while I went to pick up my son at school, at carpool. And, it's really nice to have such a comfortable car. So today I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for my minivan. I love it. I am proud of it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It makes life so much easier. I push a button, my kids come in. I push a button, the doors close. I push a button, my trunk opens. Like, that is luxury. That is luxury. So I remember growing up, my parents in Brazil, they actually didn't have a car that was theirs for a while that I can remember. So I remember using the bus a lot. And so I'm grateful for that we had a way for transportation. I remember that we had to go to the bus stop. And if we had to go to church, it would take us a couple of stops. We take the bus and then go and then walk to church. And then I remember that my dad used to have a little moped bike. But the moped that he had was really interesting. It was one that he had to pedal, but it still had gas. So I remember riding on that thing. It was kind of like a death trap. But it was a means of transportation, and I liked that. I appreciated it, Like, it got me to school. It got me to places. And then my first car, when I turned 16, I had worked all summer to save up some money to buy a car. I worked with my grandparents, and we cleaned different businesses. We cleaned a movie theater. We cleaned, what else did we clean? We cleaned so many different places, but I was working over the summer. I would work at my animal hospital job as a veterinary technician, and then I would work at night and I would help my grandparents, and I saved up money. And I remember it was $1,800 for my car, and it was a Toyota Celica with the lights that would go up and down with the red interior, and it was silver. And so let's see, it was a 1988 Toyota Celica, and I was 16, so that was, I can't even do the math. Anyway, regardless, the car was really old. I remember that. But I loved it. And I even had like a dent on the door, so I couldn't lock it all the way. No, I had to keep it locked. And then I even got in a car accident and made it even worse. But anyway, needless to say, I loved having my first car, and I was proud of it because I worked hard to get that car. And then moving on, my senior year, I had a Chevy Tracker, and that car was nice. It was only like 3 years old or something like that, 2 years old. And I did the down payment on the car. And that thing took me to Utah State, where I went to college, and back safely most of the time. I would give my roommates rides. And there was one time that we spun on black ice, and that was so scary. But anyway, regardless, I was grateful for that car too. And then fast forward, a little longer, when I got married, and we sold the Tracker, sold it back to my parents, and we had a Nissan Sentra. It was a stick shift. That was my first stick shift car, and it was fun. I learned how to drive it. My husband taught me, and I learned how to drive it. And then after that, we upgraded it to our first minivan. That was was after I had my second kid. And it was nice and I liked it, but it didn't have the automatic doors. So when we were to upgrade this to this car, I made sure that I wanted the automatic doors, and it has made all the difference in the world. So anyway, I'm thankful for my car. I'm thankful that it is comfortable, it takes us places, it fits everything that we need to fit in. Like we have fit so much stuff in this van. Like, it piles up. So I love it. I love it. So there you go. What are you thankful for today? And share with me what your most favorite vehicle that you've had in your life. Okay, have a good day.